short walk along this little sandy trail to get down to the springs. It's a little curvy, windy trail. I've been wanting to come here for a really long time. I've passed it several times on my way other places. The Florida Black Bear Scenic Byway. What type of byway traveler are you? A naturalist, adventurer, historian, vacationer? So if you look on the map, here's Lake George, pretty big, Salt Springs, and Fort Gates Ferry, which I believe is closed. This is the Ocala River. This is the St. Johns River that flows into Lake George. Here we are, Silver Glen Springs, which is about 11 miles from Salt Springs. So right across the way is Juniper Prairie Wilderness. Here's the Yearling Trail that leads to Pat's Island. And then if you follow along that trail, it'll go to Hopkins Prairie. I saw a sign for that along the highway, Highway 19. There's camping there. Silver Glen Springs has no camping, it's day use only. So this is the entrance over here to Juniper Springs. You have to go on to Highway 40. And then here is Alexander Springs. So you've got about 5 springs here in the Ocala National Forest. This is when you first enter. There's a little walkway that leads you down to the spring. I'm headed down to the spring right now, and along this path there's a little trail you can take that is a 2-mile loop trail that will lead you to Lake George. So the sign says, "Enjoy but do not destroy your American heritage. This is our beautiful America." Absolutely beautiful place to come for the day. There's large grassy areas, picnic tables to have picnics. And the spring is quite large. We're going to go down there right now. So the concessionaire here is May Venture, which is the same company that runs and operates Juniper Spring. So I really hadn't expected to be such a party place, but it is, and this looks like so much fun. I'm going to go for a swim and do some snorkeling. So there's really large grassy areas where you can have a picnic and just come play. I highly recommend bringing your own floaty and maybe kayak. So if you're up for a swim, or you've got your raft or your sup or your kayak, you can float on over to the boat. They sell pizza and hot dogs. That's very cool, and most likely cold drinks. just got out of the Springs pool. The water's turquoisey color, crystal clear, beautiful, very healthy spring, lots of fish, and really interesting to see how the light plays on the bottom of the sand. So now I'm going to go for a hike to the Springs Boil and check that out. It's a short trail. Okay, so we're at the Springs Boils Trail, Traces of America's Past. These are the trails that the Indians who lived here used to walk on. These kinds of trails, they wind through the hammock. It's cool and shady in here. There's little critters, squirrels mainly, and butterflies and birds up in the trees. Several of the campers at the last campground that I was staying at recommended I come to this spring because it's only 11 miles from where I was camping before. I've passed it several times along the highway and just never stopped. But I'm so glad I did because the springs is gorgeous. It's the most beautiful color, and the water temperature is 72 degrees year round. Okay, so at the end of the Boils Trail, there's two spurs. The first spur you come to is the one that has the most boils and the most open area. It's really small though. It's just like a little stream, and it's really cool to watch the water bubbling up from the earth. There's probably about 24 little spring boils here at the end of this boardwalk trail. Definitely worth walking to. It's really just a 10-minute walk.
Yo, this is like hooking right over.